Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Moonlight Garden. I finally decided to go ahead and name this series, so that is what we are going to be calling this. I decided to go with a name change because if you can't tell by the different deer on my balcony, we got some more add-ons. So the first one we got is this farming guide. It is the Farming and Husbandry add-on. It adds 37 new crops, 160 plus new different items of food, 9 new animals, and so much more. So in here we have the different animals, so let's go see what we got. We have bison, crows, deer, ducks, geese, peacocks, quail, turkey, yak, and yeah, so those are the animals. We also have a bunch of new crops. We have apple trees, avocado trees, banana trees, blackberry bushes, blueberry bushes, coconuts, coffee plants, cranberry bushes, grapes, lemons, oranges, peaches, pears, pineapple, raspberries, and a bunch of different types of seeds. Okay, we have beans, bell pepper, broccoli, cauliflower, chili, corn, cotton, cucumber, ginger. Don't know what that is. Lettuce, oat, onion, peas, peanuts, rhubarb, rice, spinach, sweet potato, tomato, vanilla, and mustard. Okay, we got a lot of seeds here. There's strawberry bushes, tea plants, and palm trees. Now that we're inside, let's look at some of the other things they have. There's a bunch of different crafting recipes in here. So we can craft a juicer, string, tin can, plate, blender, copper kettle, copper pan, copper pot, a watering can. That's cool. We also have this little cookbook thing, so we can see all the different items that we can get. Different bowls. What's in here? We can make pasta. We can make different types of sushi. That's pretty cool. And there's just a whole bunch of new things that we can make. And we also have this nature add-on, which adds a bunch of these little flowers. Let me zoom in. It adds 66 new flowers, which are all shown here. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of new mushrooms we can get as well, and then all these different types of grasses and cactuses. Here is the florist's table, and that's where we can make all these different things. There's a flower controller, does whatever that does. Here we have probably one of my favorite parts in this add-on. All of these new wood types, and they all look slightly different. That one kind of looks like different variations of oak, different variations of birch. I'm really liking the, what the hell is that? The Cirsus wood. It looks really pretty. It looks like a lighter version of oak. And then we have this little lady who is a florist, which is basically just like a wandering trader that walks around and she'll sell us all these different things. So yes, and then whatever that is, a bunch of different things. So today in this video, we are going to be decorating our house with Pinterest decor. I saved a whole bunch of different pieces that I want to put in the house, and with the new add-on that we got, I think we can really spruce this place up and make it look really good. And I am going to go gather a bunch of the different supplies I need to make this video. What kind of tree is this? This is just an oak tree. Ah, okay, here. We have new flowers. And what the hell is that? Oh, it's two deer just inside of each other. Okay. Okay, can we just break these? We can! What is this? This is a floss flower. Let's just gather all of these. These are so cute. Grab these two. I want to learn how to make the new pots, and I think it was in the book, in the crafting recipe, and I just was not, I put it away, I wasn't paying attention. Because I didn't think there would be flowers so close, but let's gather up as many as we can. I think we could also bone meal the ground to get some. Ooh, look at those leaves. That's cute. Can I shear them? I want you. Peach leaves. Oh, it's a peach tree. Okay. Wait, so do they grow peaches? Okay, wait, maybe we leave the buds and it will grow peaches. Right? Like, what's that up there? Oh yeah, there's peaches up there that we could get. Hold on, how do I... We're gonna build up. Oh! No! Can I get a sapling from this tree? I probably can, right? I want... Oh my god. Give me the peach. I got it! I got 2 peaches. And I can turn the peaches into a sapling. You guys, this means that we can have a fruit orchard. Oh my god! That'll be so freaking cute. I can't wait. Oh, and then these leaves are budding. So the leaves just like, they bud and they get these flowers and then they grow different plants. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna place this right here. And we're just gonna start throwing all this stuff in there. Not all the flowers. And then we'll put the fruit in here. Okay, everybody, the first thing I am going to work on in this video is going to be the kitchen. Now, I could not for the life of me find a kitchen design I liked on Pinterest, so we're going to be going off of my own brain, and we all post it on Pinterest so that you guys can see it if you want to use it, or you could just copy it from the video, I don't care. But that should be enough. And what I want to do is... Let's see, we got some pretty big windows in here, so what we'll do is we'll do this over here, and then we'll go across like this, and then maybe end it off with one of those. How's that look? Not terrible. And then what we'll do is we'll kind of do a similar thing on the other side, like this. And it's not the same length, but... And we'll throw a smoker here. And how do we make a hopper? I think you need a chest and stuff there, like that. So then we have like a little oven hood going on. And what we'll do on this side is actually add some more smokers. 2 of these. That's pretty good. There, and then we'll also put one here. So these are kind of like, it's kind of like cupboards in a way. And then this one is like the open cupboard. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna change the floor in here to be, I think, either black and white wool or pink and white wool. I haven't really decided yet on which one I want to do. But I'm thinking we're going to put a little table here and we're going to go see if we can get some coal. Or not some coal. We're going to go see if we can grab some clay to make some pots. And boom, yes, we can make the florist bench. And we'll place her here. And then, how do we make a flower pot? What is this? Oh, we can make a wheelbarrow. Okay, let's do that. We're gonna make a wheelbarrow. It has a little flower in it. And then to make a pot, we need clay, balls, and what was that? I think it was like sugarcane. This here. Oh, it's big. Oh, do they have little ones? What else can we do? A gnome with some green dye. Red dye, we could get a red gnome. A small picket fence. No, thank you. A brown flower pot. Okay, is this little? This one looks smaller. Okay, that one's like bigger. Okay. Okay, you know what we'll do? Let's make the table. I wonder how big this is. Let's put this on the bench out here, or not on the bench. We'll put this out here. We'll place it like, that could be cute. What direction though? Can I make it face another way? Yes! Cute, okay. Let's grab, can I make another one? I can. And we'll put it on the other side. This. Oh, I love that. And then we could actually put a rug here. I think we'll do a pink and white rug. So this is what we're working with so far. It's a little bland right now, but we're gonna put a table here and we'll get the floor changed and we'll add in some pots and I think it'll look a lot better. I also kind of think I want to go ahead and put some trapdoors up there. So what we're gonna do is make a bunch of oak trapdoors to put up there real quick. Okay, I think that looks really good. It kind of just like tied all of that up there together. I also am thinking of maybe doing something above the barrels as well. But let's just grab a bunch more trapdoors and let's just run them along the top of the barrels. And then I think we can put pots on top of them. And so it's like an upper shelf above the barrel. I am going to put the pantry here. So this is the pantry we're going to be building. It's stripped spruce on the side, and we got some spruce slabs on top, and then campfires in the middle, and then we're gonna put some spruce doors on it. Okay, and then we gotta do doors. Do I have any more doors? I think I just used them. I used them on the chairs, so we'll make some more doors. And we're gonna have to jump up here to put the doors on. So, door, door. There is a witch outside. Sorry if you can hear her. And then place, yep, okay. Got it that time. Genius. Wow, okay. Not a genius. Pretend I did not say that. There we go. And then we can put meat on them. So let's go ahead and grab some meat. We've got lots of raw beef that we can throw in there. So then we have like a little meat cupboard. How cute is that? Alright everybody, this is the finished kitchen. Let's do a quick little tour of everything I did. So when you come in the house, the kitchen is over here on the left. Please ignore the spider noises. I looked for him. I cannot find him. We have these little chairs here, which I made with a stairs, a door, and some signs if you want to make it yourself. The table is pretty simple. It's just a long staircase and slab table. We have the flower pot from the new add-on and a regular old flower pot here. We have another chair. Back here we have this fridge that I want to put our meat in. We have these upper little fake cupboards with the hood for the stove. On the stove we have this little pan that we got in the new add-on. We have all of our smokers and this little flower pot. Over here we have all of our food sorted out in these barrels, and then we have some more fake cabinets down over on this side as well. On the little shelf up here, I just went ahead and put a flower pot. And then over here we have our meat locker shed thingy. It's kind of like a pantry. And just a little chest in here that we could throw some stuff in. So yeah, this is the kitchen. I do want to do a floor in here that's going to be either, I'm thinking I'm going to do pink and white checkerboard. So we'll do that. And let's get on to decorating the rest. I think what we're going to do is decorate my room now. Okay, so I'm going to make this one pretty fast. This is my bedroom before. This is the bedroom. I am planning on adding more to it, but this is kind of just the basic layout. me go through and do a little tour. I did this king size bed that I had inspiration from this Pinterest idea. And then I also did this little wardrobe thingy as well, which was inspired by this Pinterest post. And I kind of had to adjust this a little bit to fit over here, but here is this little square kind of off the wall shelf design, which is inspired by this Pinterest post. And yeah, so we've got 3 different inspirations in here. I kind of winged it on this little couch here. It's supposed to be like brown leather couch. Then we have this shelf up here, which has like an upper shelf layer. I used the peach leaves that we got to make these little bushes on the side. I used a fence, but I might change it to some type of pot underneath of it. Maybe like something like this under it. But yeah, this is the overview for now. We have this bigger plant pot, a little normal one. There's a bunch of different pots around here. This one doesn't have a flower in it yet because I want to find a really nice flower for that one. These are window pots that I just put up on the wall. I really like the look of those. I'm going to use those a lot. And yeah, so this is it so far. We got a couple paintings in here. As we find more things and get more stuff, I think it would be cool to have like a, what is it called? I think it would be cool to put an armor stand here and yeah, or even back here to turn this into like maybe a little wardrobe type thing. I think that would be really fun. But the bedroom is done. Now we are going to decorate the living room. Okay, so next on the decorating list, we are going to work on this room. I want to turn this into a living room situation. I think we'll put a TV here, and we'll get some couches, and maybe some tables, and then we could do another bookshelf type. Over here, we'll just jump up like that. Very nice. Oh, this one's a stair as well. My bad. Like that. Cute. And then we'll do the slabs over here as well. Or not slabs. Trapdoors, my bad. And then we're going to cover that in trapdoors. We just have to grab some more of them. And then we have to go find a bell, which I think we either stole the bell from the village or we could just go steal it. There. Okay, so I don't have an end rod. I'll use a chain for right now. So what we'll do is we'll place a chain here, the bell here, and the clock in an item frame there. And that will be our clock shelf. We'll put it like this. There we go. Okay, we could do that. And then back here, we could add a flower pot. A bigger one. And we'll throw one of these bad boys on it. And then, can I plant? I think I could plant this on there. Yeah. That's pretty cute. Put it here, like this. And then we'll do these on the side so it kind of looks like a little, I don't know, whatever is sticking out. And then we'll place these ones here like they're supposed to be, not that. No, like that. There we go. Okay, and then place the flower pot back up here. And let's see if we could put a TV here. I want one that's like, yeah, that could be a show, maybe. And we'll put a little flower here. I think what we're gonna do is do a pink tulip. And here we have our little living room. And place it in here like that. I like that. I think that's cute. Kind of adds some more color. and a little bit of something different. And then we'll still get a little rug to put in here. Maybe we could put it in front of the couch. So yeah, and we could also put a painting on the wall. I don't have any more wool, so we're gonna have to go grab some. But that room is completed. So far we got the kitchen, my bedroom, and the living room done. I am gonna go ahead and add a couple more little accent tables and flower pots around the room. I will come back to you guys when I get that done, and we will get this video finished up with all of our decor finally finished and our house looking so much better. Okay, everybody, I have finished decorating what I wanted to get done. So we're just gonna go through and do a quick little tour. This is the kitchen area completed. Pretty cute. My favorite thing is this pan. And then over here, I went ahead and put this wall up, separating this part of the house from the kitchen and the kind of just like a foyer type area, whatever you would call it, where you enter the house, the entrance area anyway. So I put these little wall hanging plants on the side of the door. I want to get more rugs in here as well, but the sheep are only giving me their wool as fast as they can, and I don't have a lot of sheep, so hopefully in the next video I will have the rugs done and you can get the full vision. But there's nothing done in here because I still have to section off all of these walls, which I'll wait for the cave music to stop. My goodness. But basically, I have to section off these walls and then we'll see how that looks the next time. Whenever I get that done. Coming up the stairs, I put these shelves back here with these two little potted plants on there. And I added a little plant here. Here we have the living room area, which will also get a rug eventually. Just have a bunch of these different pots. And hopefully the next time I'm on, this clock is done and I have all the things. Guess we have an Enderman here who wants to see the tour. But I also just did these simple little shelves and this little table guy with a little wheelbarrow on it. We have another little shelf here that I will put something on eventually. And I went ahead and put all of the names above the doors. I do want to get some ink sacs to make the signs glow so we can read them better. But everybody has a room and everybody has a name above the door. So here we have Quack Addict's room with his little sign and Opal's room with her sign. She's got an egg for us. How sweet. So yeah, and then coming this way, this whole area is going to be a rug. This is the only one I've started, so this is how much carpet I've gotten since decorating, which is not a lot. We're definitely going to need more. But I kept it pretty simple in here. I changed the crafting area to be over here. So we have furnaces to smelt things. We've got our little florist bench thingy right here where we can craft all of our pots and all of our fancy things. And then we have some basic stuff over here for the basic Minecraft crafting. And this is pretty much the same. And yeah, I did some shelves, this little seating bench over here, and the room overview. It's the same as it was earlier, but I did go ahead and add this little succulent plant because I realized you could put the new plants in the old pots, and I think it is so cute. But that is basically the house completed today. I hope you guys had a good time hanging out and decorating the house. I hope some of these different Pinterest designs inspired you the same way they inspire me. I always like to add a little bit of my own flair to things to make it look a little bit different. So if you like that, go ahead and use it. That's what I do it for. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh, wait! We haven't got a pet yet. I knew I was forgetting something. Episode 5 means we get another pet. So, if I can, I think they're downstairs. I did go ahead and I grabbed a sweet berry that I may or may not have stolen off of a raccoon. And I'm going to use that sweet berry to get us a hedgehog. So let me run down here to the kitchen. And yep, here it is. Hopefully it only takes one sweet berry to tame this hedgehog, because we only have one. So let's go see what we can find. Normally when I see them, they're just oh my goodness! Here's one right here, and he's white! He is so cute. Let's see. No! Okay, everybody, I cannot for the life of me find a raccoon that has a berry in its mouth. So, for this episode, this hedgehog is our pet. She's not going anywhere. She will need a name. If you could, give me some suggestions in the comments for an albino hedgehog. Since she is so rare, I would like kind of a majestic, pretty name for her. Give me your best shot in the comments, and maybe your name will be chosen in the next video. I hope you guys had a great time with me today. I certainly had a great time playing with you all. In today's video, we got a lot of decorating done. I hope you guys are loving the new add-ons as much as I am. I am a sucker for flowers and plants, so in the next video, we are going to be starting our garden. I hope you guys are loving Moonlight Garden as much as I am, and you can let me know by subscribing, liking, commenting, all that jazz. But alright guys, I think that's going to be a wrap for today. All again, so much. The support means the absolute world to me. I love you all so much more than you could ever imagine. Goodbye!